Travel Zimbabwe, Travel Local on The Rush is brought to you by the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority.
The Zimbabwe Tourism Authority bringing us closer to the beautiful destination that is Zimbabwe, which we're already in, but we're experiencing it at a different levels, and it's very important that we continuously have this conversation around the destination Zimbabwe, but more importantly, understanding what it is that the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority does. Now, as of Friday, we started a program that we're going to be having every Monday and Friday between this time and 5:30, and we're just going to be talking a little bit more about ZTA and what their mandate actually is. We spoke about last week the misconceptions around what ZTA does and what it actually does. We went through the act with our very astute communications personnel from ZTA. He's the boss of corporate. It's corporate communication, not it?
Corporate affairs.
Corporate affairs. Godfrey Koti in studio with us today. Chief Koti in other circles. So which one are we using today?
Since my name is Godfrey Chief Koti.
Fantastic. So how was your weekend?
It was absolutely fabulous. I did use a tourism designated facility, which is a restaurant. So whenever you go to a restaurant that is registered, Hala ZTA is involved somehow. We've checked the standards. We've made sure that that whole place is really good for you. So I went out on Saturday, and then on Sunday I had some coffee as well. So yeah. What did you do?
I was home then, but I was actually looking up my holiday because coming up is the Heroes weekend. So I was just looking at some of the things that I can do over that holiday period.
Late for that.
No, so I've actually booked for Nyanga. I'm going to Nyanga, but I wanted to see what other activities I can find apart from the one that I was already given by the Village Inn. Yeah. So I'm really excited about that one. Okay. So one thing that I do know and that you just also mentioned is a registered tourism facility, right? Yeah. So when we talk of registration, what are we saying from a ZTA point of view?
Okay, so we encourage businesses to comply. Because that's number one, really. You need to comply. From a legal perspective, you just need to stay up to date with your issues. Otherwise, Zimra, ZTA will come and shut you down. That's what we do, yeah? So if you're a tourism designated facility that's an accommodation place or facility that offers accommodation, make sure you get to be registered by ZTA. They'll come and they'll make sure that they look at you meeting minimum standards. So, your bed size should be like this. This is where the bathroom should be facing this way, all those technicalities. And then also if you're a restaurant, they'll come and tell you, okay, your kitchen should be having these kind of appliances for you to be able to meet the minimum standards. And if you're another facility that looks at different tourism products or offerings, will also come and tell you what you need to have from a basic perspective. So it is very important for you to register. Number one, it's for you to look at the compliance side, make sure that you are legal as a business. And then also, again, you will have access to resources. As a registered tourism facility, you are going to gain access to a wide range of activities that we do offer as ZTA, from information to marketing to all sorts of things, that the authority will be giving you as a registered facility, because we really definitely have to work with you as a tourism business. We are always out there marketing. We're here on radio right now. You spoke about the Village Inn. There's no problem with us talking about the Village Inn now because they are registered. They are part of the family. So so that really pushes into the next point that I'm talking about here, Ms. Red, is the marketing and promotion. So ZTA will actively promote registered tourism businesses or facilities, as we call them, both domestically and internationally. So when we travel out of the country for these exhibitions and different engagements that we get involved in, we'll talk about your business, we'll tell people about your business, and we'll even go further and give them your details so that when they want to book a holiday like you did, they know where to go. Right?
And I'm actually glad that you mentioned this because I mean there's a lot of B&Bs that are Airbnb places that are springing up. So for me, when you talk of compliance, there's a lot of places that you go to in Ajipo at a minimum, and you're thinking, why did I end up staying here? So as ZTA, you are there to make sure that whatever place we decide to go to that is registered, they are at least having the minimum requirements. Yes,
the minimum requirements are what we are after. And then we can obviously help you to get even maybe to 5-star level, 2-star level, 3-star level. That's when if you're running an accommodation facility. But you spoke of Airbnb. Right now in the country, wherever you've been in an Airbnb, you're going there illegally. We are not yet compliant
Yes.
They are not yet compliant with the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority laws, but it's something that we're working on to make sure that we get a symbiotic relationship, because they are a very popular way of living now, of traveling as well. So we are actually working flat out to make sure that we get there. I'm talking about Airbnb, the company, not the idea, because there are some guest houses that are actually registered with ZTA. They meet minimum standards. Right now, we've got a very, very big conference coming up in December. That's the ACASA one, yeah? I think you know about it, the UN one. So they have opened up their doors to us to say, ZTA, please assist us with facilitating accommodation for our delegates and things like this, right? So we are going to Samantha's house, we're going to Tino's house, we're going to Rodi's house. Say, guys, hey, look, our room stock is a bit, lagging behind, if so. So we want to come and grade your places, get them to have minimum standards, and then you can be able to enjoy the business easily.
But you have to be registered.
Yeah, but you have to be registered, because, even you, Shandisa, the facility.
You must ask.
Like you mentioned,
must.
you mentioned, could you get into a place and you find there are things that are missing?
And you
were at your friend's place, we can't help you there. So that's one of the reasons why we say that. And we've seen a lot of people, and you remember our span also stretches up to travel agencies. So there are people who have bought tickets online, or they've bought tickets at some place, and then now you want to go to FastJet, for example, you want to go to Ethiopian Airways, and then one's misread.
We don't know that. Ooh,
So you've been duped. You paid $1,300 for what?
Yeah.
And we've seen people who have booked holidays also getting to places, and they find out that, Miss Red and Chief Koti are actually booked here. My family is there, your family is there. Maboga. So we are also trying to protect you as a consumer. The Consumer Council of Zimbabwe will tell you also as a consumer that you need to use registered facilities, especially when you are dealing with tourism designated facilities.
Travel is Zimyako, powered by Zimbabwe Tourism Authority, Zimbo.
Tourism absolutely excites me. I love traveling and discovering Zimbabwe. I love learning new things about Zimbabwe. Can you imagine? I've got a friend of mine from who is in Rome right now, and they were listening to the radio station. They're like, so you'll be surprised that a lot of people don't know that there's a wide range of activities that you can do in Zimbabwe. That may seem lax or even a budget sort of situation. And for me, I think that the where I'm traveling to for Heroes, it's almost like a budget holiday, but it's something that I know I can afford. So it's very important, I think, that we plan our holidays as well. And for you guys, I know you do some kind of packages, yes?
Yeah, well, we do offer packages within our website, within our social media platforms, which you need to follow, by the way, and make sure that you stay up to date with what is happening within the tourism world, because anything we do really, and we do it so well, is tourism.
Look at you. Yes!
Yeah, we right now after work you're going, I wanna meet my friends. You're gonna
go for dinner.
Exactly. So these are the things that we also, alert you to. We tell you the new flights that are in the country. How can you drive to Vic Falls or wherever you want to go. So we've got that package that we extend to people within our platform. So again, as we are looking forward to the Heroes holiday, it's Heritage Month for some of us. We really love this kind of holiday.
Yes.
Besides the fact that it's a long weekend.
Yeah, but holiday do not wait.
But the holiday to love because we get an opportunity to link up and get some time with our children, get time with our loved ones, and most importantly, we can go out there and do this in style. Much more,
Yes.
much better than, because I know kuti ndo mwedzi wokurova magoa
Yeah.
but when you are done with that stuff,
muda kuti or something.
vanhu vauya kubva kulanzo
I mean, come on.
kuzogadzirisa goa rasekura
Motadza kuenda kana pachiverora idzi.
ngatingodai
Yeah,
sotsa
man.
timbosvikawo palion and cheetah park kana tiri kubulawayo tomboenda pachavalala sanctuary paya yeah? If you are in
yes.
Mutare, you can actually just drive down to Vumba and check out the scenery there and enjoy yourself. If you are in Kariba, ngodai songopoterera ungopinda
Houseboat or something.
ungochilawo zvako
Yeah.
unoona kuenda patamarind paya unochila zvako.
Munoziva
Nice
zvinjenyu.
stuff, you know?
Zvinjenyu mukuzviziva. Vataura kwese maona vabata kwese. Kumasvingo futi kune this great Zimbabwe. It's so beautiful.
The wealth of knowledge that you gain when you go there is absolutely amazing. Just knowing who you are as a Zimbabwean.
It's important.
Very, very important. And also, again, just next to it there, we actually have a lion and cheetah park as well. Just next door, the Great Zimbabwe. And also there's Great Zimbabwe Hotel there. You can do a lot of fun things around there. They've got a very beautiful pool there. They just renovated. And
No, congratulations.
yeah, I was listening to the breakfast show this morning. Noxie and
Did they go there?
that guy. No, they didn't.
Nasimba.
But they were
Okay, I
talking
was about to say like scandal.
You're feeling jealous.
Scandal. Yeah.
No, but they were talking about how there's a lot of positive things going on in the country.
Yes.
And they were touching on the industry. And I felt so jealous. I was like, tourism itori industry. We're talking about $380 million US worth of investment that was poured last year.
tourism.
And so far we're talking about $182 million that has been put up into tourism this year alone. So this is a sector that is really developing, and it's employing people and all sorts. So when you go out there and you see that receipt that is tourism levy 2%,
It's important that you know.
so let's go out as much as we can. So now that we've done the official stuff, shall we give something out?
Are we giving something out again?
Do you not feel like giving out something?
Can we? Wow. So if you went,
I think
something needs to be given.
Nice.
You know what? Last week we also gave away something kuna Masivanda on Friday. So today. So we're opening the lines up right now. The number is 0772-168-045. I hope you're really listening, because the question will come from that, from whatever it is that we spoke about. It's very simple, and Chief Koti always comes bearing gifts, guys, like
Absolutely.
I promise you. First and foremost, you have to also be following all the ZTA platforms. You have to know their website, which is it's ZTA?
www.zimbabwetourism.net or at ZTA updates across the social platforms.
Very
So,
simple. All right. So my phone was ringing. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, 0772-168-045. That is the number for you to call if you want your chance of winning. And I'm hoping you know. I'm hoping, Chief. I'm hoping. Hello. Hello, you're live on Z.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. Can you reduce your volume of your radio? Please.
Okay.
Please, pretty please.
So you know how it is. We want to hear ourselves off the radio. So, just to make sure.
Yeah. Who are we speaking to?
Cecilia in Sky.
Cecilia and Sky. You know, Bulawayo is called the City of Kings with an abundance of queens. Are you a queen?
Very much.
Yeah, we love it. She's a
Sakubona
queen.
tatu wetu.
She's a queen.
Sakubona.
Yeah, unjani ndoda?
Ngiyaphila. Ngicela ukubuza ukuthi wena isitemo sakho ngesakobani? Okay, it's not a Sibanda, so you can go ahead.
She's not. It's okay. It's still fine. So we've got a question for you, a very simple question for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Chief Koti mentioned one place in Bulawayo that you can actually go and have a good time during this holiday. Do you know what place that was?
Chabalala, Yompak.
Is it?
Yes, Sanctuary is the
Sanctuary is the one that we were looking for. Congratulations. So, Chief, we've got something.
We are taking her to Chabalala Sanctuary, courtesy of the
Nice.
Zimpax. Yeah, she's going to enjoy it there. There's a gentleman there called Fulton Mangwanya. He's the DG, so he is extending this to you together with
Fantastic.
Aaron. Yeah, they are
Shout out
giving
to
this
Zimpax,
Yeah,
man.
they're good people.
So when you go for your holiday expedition at Chabalala Sanctuary, can you please take pictures for you to share?
Okay, I will.
Fantastic. So that is our winner for today, Monday. We're going to have another one on Friday. I don't know. Anything can happen.
You know what? We
Anything
are
can
the
happen.
Zimbabwe Tourism Authority. We specialize in the goodness of life. We specialize in experiences and creating them as much as we can. So definitely we'll probably most likely, highly likely, bring something.
Chief Koti, it's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Nibe na dubala with Bomasbanda ndinifuna zone. And
Travel Zimbabwe, travel local on the rush was brought to you by the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority.